Titans of freedom, the founding fathers and their legacy. Names etched in history: Washington, Jefferson, Franklin. These men led a revolution, birthed a nation. They crafted a daring experiment, a government by the people. Their ideals, enshrined in the Constitution, stand as a beacon of liberty. Their portraits adorn our walls, their words echo through the ages. They are giants, their legacy woven into the fabric of America. A nation forged, the American Revolution, and the birth of a republic. The story of the American Revolution is often told as a righteous struggle against tyranny. The colonists, burdened by unjust taxes and oppressive laws, rose up to claim their freedom. They fought for liberty, for self-determination, for the right to govern themselves. From the Boston Tea Party, a defiant act of protest against British taxation, to the battles of Lexington and Concord, where the first shots of the Revolution were fired, the colonists displayed unwavering courage and determination. The Declaration of Independence, penned by Thomas Jefferson, stands as a powerful indictment of British rule and a testament to the colonists' yearning for freedom. Its words, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal," have resonated through the ages, inspiring generations to fight for equality and justice. The victory at Yorktown in 1781 marked the culmination of years of struggle and sacrifice, securing independence for the fledgling nation. The Articles of Confederation, the first attempt at a unified government, proved inadequate, leading to the Constitutional Convention of 1787. Whispers of dissent, challenging the narrative of unanimity. The Constitutional Convention, a sweltering summer in Philadelphia, saw delegates from the 13 states gather to forge a new government. This gathering, however, was not a harmonious chorus of agreement. Behind the closed doors of Independence Hall, heated debates raged, revealing deep divisions among the founders. The conventional narrative often portrays the Constitution as a document born of consensus, a testament to the founders' shared vision. However, this narrative overlooks the intense disagreements, the compromises and the concessions that shaped the final document. Some historians argue that these disagreements ran deeper than mere differences in opinion. They point to the existence of secret agendas, suggesting that some founders may have harbored ulterior motives, their actions driven by personal gain, or the desire to protect their own interests. These historians urge us to look beyond the polished pronouncements of unity and delve into the private correspondence, the unpublished notes, and the whispered conversations that reveal the true complexities of the period. Section 4. The Shadow of Self-Interest. Economic Factors and the Road to Revolution. To understand the potential for secret agendas, we must examine the economic landscape of colonial America. The colonies, while diverse, were largely agrarian societies. Land ownership represented power, wealth, and social standing. The British Crown's policies, particularly those related to land acquisition and westward expansion, directly impacted the economic fortunes of the colonial elite. The Proclamation of 1763, for example, which restricted westward settlement, was seen by some colonists as a direct threat to their economic aspirations. Some historians argue that figures like George Washington, a wealthy landowner himself, saw the revolution as a means to break free from these constraints and secure vast tracts of western land. Similarly, merchants chafed under British mercantilist policies, which they felt stifled trade and limited their economic potential. The cry of no taxation without representation resonated deeply with these merchants, who saw British taxes as an infringement on their economic liberty. These economic factors, some historians argue, played a significant role in fueling the revolutionary spirit. The desire for greater economic autonomy, free from the constraints of British rule, may have been a powerful motivator for some of the founding fathers. Section 5. Preserving Power, the Constitution, a pact for the people or a shield for privilege. The Constitution, lauded as a democratic masterpiece, faces scrutiny for its compromises on slavery and representation. The Three-Fifths Compromise and the Electoral College are often cited as undemocratic elements. Critics argue these provisions protected slavery and skewed political power. The Constitution reflects the biases and limitations of its creators. Section 6. History's Puzzle. Reconciling differing perspectives on the Founding Fathers. The question of whether the Founding Fathers had secret agendas is not easily answered. History is rarely black and white, and the motivations of historical figures are often complex and multifaceted. Some historians, often labeled as neo-progressives or critical historians, emphasize the role of self-interest and power dynamics in shaping the actions of the Founding Fathers. They argue that while the founders espoused noble ideals, their actions were often driven by a desire to protect their own social and economic standing. Other historians, often characterized as traditionalists or conservative historians, emphasize the founders' commitment to Republican ideals and their genuine belief in the principles of liberty and self-government. They argue that while the founders were flawed individuals, their actions should be understood within the context of their time and their unwavering belief in the experiment of American democracy. These differing perspectives highlight the challenges of interpreting history. There is rarely a single definitive answer, and historians often debate the motivations and legacies of historical figures. Section 7. Their legacy, our inheritance. The enduring impact of the founders' choices. The Founding Fathers, despite their flaws and complexities, left an indelible mark on history. Their ideas, enshrined in the Constitution, have shaped the course of American democracy, and continue to inspire debates about freedom, equality, and the role of government. It is essential to engage with the full complexity of their legacy, acknowledging both their achievements and their shortcomings. To view them as infallible heroes is to ignore the nuances of history, and to diminish the ongoing struggle to achieve a more perfect union. By understanding the potential for secret agendas, by grappling with the contradictions inherent in their actions, we gain a more nuanced and complete understanding of the Founding Fathers and their impact on American history. We are left to ponder the enduring question: how do